Hi, this is Sean. So today's video is going to be about the Cartier tank and a review of it and the reason why I think it's a great watch and why I chose it. So here it is. It's the Cartier Tank Must and it's the quartz version, so the standard version. I didn't get the solar. I couldn't get the solar, but I didn't want the solar either. I would have chosen the quartz if I had the opportunity. I might have bought the solar and flipped it for a profit and then rebought the quartz, but that's another story, I guess. Probably make a video on that. Yeah, so just some shots of the strap. I mean, some people have been dissing it, but I think it's fine. Anyway, yeah, so why did I choose this watch? So I wanted a dress watch, and obviously one of the options was the JLC Reverso, and the JLC Reverso I think is objectively, horologically, if you want to say that, a better watch, but I don't like it as much as I like the Cartier tank, because of the brand. I love the brand of Cartier, the aesthetics of it. I prefer the look of the Cartier, so that's why I chose the Cartier. It's also cheaper, you know. The box. So I think Cartier is such a cool company, and I think the good thing to a certain extent about Cartier and about Cartier tank and other Cartier pieces is the my dressing gown there and being ill. So is that it can be anything to anyone. As a brand, maybe less so brand, but the individual pieces like the tank, I think anyone could wear the tank, and I think the people who have worn them attest to that, you know, Andy Warhol and etc. Just a quick run through the iconic kind of box, and the guarantee and some instructions. God knows why you would need instructions for a time-only quartz Cartier watch. So yeah, also a bit of history. Louis Cartier, obviously I don't know if he founded the company, but he was the head of the company. He originally designed the watch, and the story went that when he was in the trenches in the First World War, he was inspired by, is it Renault tanks? Hence the name tank and the shape of the watch. That might not be true, that story, but yeah, apparently so. So yeah, so FT-17 light tank. And yeah, the first tank was presented to an American general. Like I said, anyone can wear the tank, male, female. Muhammad Ali wearing a tank, Kanye West, the Crash, which is a great watch. It looks great on him there. Andy Warhol famously quoted about the tank. It's the watch to wear. I don't even wind it because it's the watch to wear. I wear it because it's the watch to wear, not to tell the time, which is an absolutely moronic thing to say. I read once that Andy Warhol's had a very low IQ, so perhaps that would explain that. But yeah, I use it to tell the time. Obviously, ideally, if I had as much money as I want, I would get the Louis Cartier, the mechanical movement. If this watch was in mechanical, it would be so much better, but it isn't, and there are positives to the quartz, which, you know, it's less maintaining and things like that. So the history of the Must. The Must was originally released during the quartz crisis in the 70s, when basically luxury watch companies were struggling to attract new buyers, given the fact that you could now buy a battery watch for very, very cheap. Cartier had always been an elite company. The Must changed that. More people could afford it. The originals were silver cases with gold plating or sterling silver, but the new ones are in steel. It was released, and there were 3 models, and there's a coloured dial version as well. These are the 3 models: the small, the large, and the extra large. The extra large is automatic, and the other 2 are quartz. Obviously, there's a solar version with a vegan leather strap. I'm probably making another video about why I chose the quartz over the solar, or why I would, because I didn't really have the opportunity to choose the solar. Here's the coloured dial version. They've been really popular. I don't like them as much as the traditional tank, because, you know, the Roman numeral dial and things like that is really characteristic. A shot there of the cabochon. Here's the dial, Roman numeral dial. You know, really simple design, but really, really effectively done. It makes you feel good when you're wearing it. It makes you feel stylish. I think it's a really stylish watch. I think, as I said, it's kind of like an out there design, but it's under the radar because it's small and it's just perfectly proportioned. This particular watch is 25.5 millimeters by 30, so it's pretty small, but rectangular watches wear differently to round watches. I've seen people on Instagram wearing the small men. I think the small is too small, but you know, for me personally, but there's no reason why you shouldn't try that. It's a little bit cheaper as well, which is a good thing. I can't remember the name of the buckle, but it's got a Cartier name. And yeah, a shot of the watch. It's time only. It doesn't tick even though it's quartz. Some people have complained about the strap being too short and that they don't like it. I think it's perfect for the watch. I like it. I could actually do with it having an extra hole because my wrist is so small. The back, I just think this watch is so brilliant because there's nothing extraneous to it. It's just everything about it is absolutely perfect design wise. After I made this video, actually, one of the things from the quick release strap kind of popped off, which was disappointing because I can't really think of anything negative to say about this watch. It's perfectly designed. As they're the quick release strap things, it's really simple. You can get straps from companies like Deluxe, which I might try. But as I said, I really like it on the strap. I think you can wear it for different occasions. Obviously, it's a dressy watch, but you know, I could wear it with t-shirt and jeans and things like that. And you got the little Cartier secret signature in the bottom left. The blued hands. As I said, I mean, hit me in the comments if you can think of anything negative to say about this watch. As I said, the quartz is something that some people may, it's quite thin as well, some people may dislike, but this is the mechanical Louis Cartier in solid gold is £11,000, so it costs about the same price as my car. You know, not everybody can afford that, whereas this one, the whole point of the must line is that it's supposed to be more accessible to people, and it gives you that Cartier history. The battery will apparently last for 6 years, so you won't have to change the battery, you never have to set it, you never have to wind it. And it did factor into my decision because I have a Rolex Explorer, and you know, I don't want to pay loads of money for services every couple of years. There's the Deluxe website. They make straps specifically designed for the watch, so which is really good. $95. They look nice. I'm probably gonna try one of those when I get the money together. And yeah, so here's the only other strap that will fit it. This is from Vario or Vario, however you pronounce it, and it looks good. I still prefer it on the original strap. Here it is. It wears really well. My wrist is 6¼ inches, and I really do love this watch. I mean, it's light, it's comfortable, it's stylish, it's the perfect dress watch. As I said, I can't really think of anything negative to say about it apart from the quartz. If the quartz isn't your bag, you're not going to like this watch. But I don't care that it's quartz, and it's actually a positive in some ways. Anyway, if you like the video, please subscribe. Thank you.